There's a lot going on in the business right now, and it's affecting execution, and it's affecting how quickly companies can get deals done. You know, right now, because we handle all of the underwriting, because we have plenty of underwriters, you know, working for the company, we can still get loans closed very quickly. You know, I know for me right now, when I'm submitting a loan in for the initial approval, I mean, it's no more than 24, 48 hours, and that approval's out.
Right.
And then from there, once I get with the processor and get with the loan officer and the borrower, when we get these conditions back to the underwriter, I mean, they're clearing loans to close in 24 hours from when we're submitting back conditions. And I know a lot of companies right now, they're just not getting it done that quick.
Sure. No, they're absolutely slamming it. Another interesting point to mention is, you know, once a contract comes into underwriting at MortgageRight, that closing date goes on their board, right? So all of operations knows when we need to close. It's on the board. And again, everybody's kind of working on the same thing, rowing in the same direction. So if for some reason you're falling behind, your team's falling behind with sending in a certain document, ordering something, they're letting you know from operations, hey, where is this document? We've got a closing date coming up on this particular date. Let's work together. Let's get it done. And, you know, that makes a real big difference in closing these loans on time. And, you know, that's been our experience, and it's just really been a big help, especially since these days, you know, every loan counts and you can't mess it up. You just frankly can't. You can't afford to.
No, you can't. And, you know, leads me to another thing. I mean, our closing process is really excellent.
Sure.
You know, the branches really don't have to do a whole lot when it comes to the closing piece outside of approving a CD. So for me, that's been also something that's been great, is working with Lauren in closing.
Yeah, she's great.
She's phenomenal. You know, I've got a direct line of communication with her. Her and her team have great relationships with the title companies. And again, it's me knowing them on a personal level. You know, over time, the closers and Lauren, you know, they know the branch managers personally.
Sure.
You know, I'm shooting a text over to Amanda when I need to get something to the title company last minute. But again, I think that's another example of where with our model, it really, you know, provides the support to the branches where they can just focus on the origination piece and the closing piece, you know, which is super important. That's all handled.